Hey guys, Natasha with The Day with Ethel. Let me tell you, Marie Force has become one of my authors that I need to read everything she's written, and I only found her a year ago, like literally a year ago this month, March 2018. I stumbled upon her, and now I've had to read everything or listen to almost all of her books. But I never had this series. Now I've purchased this series, just haven't read it. Now it's all on KU Unlimited, and I had to get to it. This is Virtuous. This is book 1 in the Quantum series. Now this is book 1. You need to read book 1, 2, and 3 in the trilogy because each end of the books, there's almost a cliffhanger. But to tell you Flynn and Natalie's story, you have to understand Natalie. Natalie is this beautiful soul who's in New York to be a 3rd grade teacher. And she just has this carefree personality. She's gonna help all the people that have never been helped before. But it also could also do with the past that she had. Her past is horrific, and she's tried to get over it for 8 years. And she lives in the fear that one day someone will know. But then the day that she literally stumbles into Flynn Godfrey, her life changes. Her cantankerous dog bits the most beautiful man in the world and the most sought after actor in the world too. But Flynn also sees something else. When he looks in Natalie's eyes, he sees hope. He sees love. He sees so much when he looks at her. Because she doesn't see Flynn the actor, she sees Flynn Godfrey, the Flynn that is a good guy. And you know, you have to understand what virtuous's definition means. Virtuous definition means showing high moral standards. That's exactly what Flynn does. He may be a very famous actor and he comes from, Hollywood royalty, but he doesn't act that way. He acts with high standards, and he knows where to put his money where his mouth's at. He helps the little things. But as he looks at Natalie, he's drawn to her. He wants more of her, but then he's afraid. And this is where this fairy tale begins. Literally, the fairy tale lasts 7 days, and you fall in love with these characters, and you fall in love with Natalie's strength and her way to forgive and her way to just make you stop and enjoy what's around you. Natalie does that for Flynn. And Flynn is also worried that if he brings her into his other life, the side of his life that he's afraid to show her. You know, Flynn does have a really strong sexual dominance, but in the times he's with Natalie, he just wants to be with Natalie and be there for her, be her pillar. And Natalie peels back her layers and reveals her horrific past to him. And at that time, he wants to protect her, wrap her in a blanket and hold her until she just feels whole again. But she is whole when she's in the arms of Flynn. And Natalie says something as she's going through these emotions. She says, every time you touch me, you take me apart piece by piece, and then you kiss me and put me back together. Flynn may be a dominant in other ways, but in a way he is a beautiful soul that sees that she needs more than that. She needs his strength and his compassion and his willing to just look past it and be there for her. And same for Natalie. Natalie sees Flynn not the actor, and her roommate even asked her roommate who's completely awestruck, Leah even said, he goes, don't you see Flynn the actor when you look at him? And she doesn't. Natalie said, she's like, no, I see Flynn Godfrey, the guy that I'm falling in love with. And you see this passionate couple go into like this roller coaster, and then the crescendo, and the story ends. And that's where I'm going to end it, guys. So look for my review for the next 2 books, book 2 and book 3, soon. But guys, it's in the links. It's KU Unlimited. Get the book. It literally took me maybe 2 hours to read it. And then I downloaded book 2, read that one, and book 3. Guys, this is Marie Force's book 1 in the Quantum series. This is Virtuous. Talk to you later. Bye.